Welcome to Code Mania, the best site to learn best thing in a best possible manner. Like us on Facebook, Facebook/CodeMania. Now in this session, I'll explain how to display a single role with a proper hierarchical format. So if we click on this role, and it will have the parent role associated with it, and the current role and the child role details. So this role having three child role associated with it, and this role having parent role as this. Now again, if we click on another role, it will be displayed in the same format with parent and child associated with this role. As we see, this role don't have any child associated with it, so there is no child role details. So we are going to create another Visualforce page which will explain how we have accomplished this process. So when designing this page, what we do, we pass some parameters to the new page role result age, and display when the result was displaying in the table. Like if we search with manager, this role these roles are displayed, and when you click on any link of this role, some parameters are passed in the address bar. Now this page will have the controller. So how to create the controller? First we need to associate the standard controller, which is user role, and the extension should be C role H, for example. So one Apex class will be created. So the Apex class has been created. Now we are going to create some string variable name as role ID and its getter setter method, and this should be public, same as another method, another variable parent role ID. Now we are going to assign some value to this role ID and parent role ID. Now we have changed it because this might be similar with some ID which we will use in the page. So first assign some value getting from the address bar here and here. So this can be done using apex pages dot current page dot get parameter dot get. So This is the role ID, and second one similar. Like this. So we are getting this parameters value which has been passed from the previous page, and we save it. To be sure if this value has been successfully obtained, successfully passed through the variable from the address bar or not, we need to use these notations. Save. Also you can fetch it from the debug log as well. Okay. So this ID and this ID, this ID and this ID. So these IDs are successfully fetched. Now we are doing quotation markers. Comment. Now we are going to create one page block, page reference method. As get role details. Now doing try here, using try and catch for any exception like null pointer or anything. We use exception E. Now we need to provide another variable, public user role parent ID parent role get set and same as public current role get set. See, first is parent role, which is a single role type, which is a single record. That's why you have used the object type as user role. And current role also is same user role type, but the child role is a list of roles, which can be multiple roles associated with a single role. So we need to use list of user role here. Child roles. Now what we write in the try catch block, we use parent this parent role as select ID name parent role ID from user role where ID is equal to this, so that we can have parent role details. Now there would be another details we need to fetch. Okay, please provide semicolon here. This should be current role as this, and the child roles should be like where parent role ID is equal to this current role ID, so that we have parent role of current role. That means the this is the parent role ID of the current role, which you have obtained from the address bar. So previously created page which have passed the parent role ID here, getting from this parent role ID, and we have the current role details using the current role ID and the child roles of the current role, so that if current role considered as parent, so that we can have all the role details of the child role or of the current role, I mean child role details of the current role. And sorry, this should be here. And now this method return null. So when this method will be executed, all these variables will be filled up with the records and will return nothing. So we have completely created the controller. Okay, here semicolon and here semicolon. Now what is wrong? Okay, this bracket. So we have successfully created the process, the controller section. Now we'll display these values in a proper format into the Visualforce page.